Hello again, everyone. It's Havlok with Toxic TV, and today I just thought I'd do just a quick, simple, like daily quest slash things to do daily in the game tutorial. This is gonna be kind of sort of noob style, but I guess it's just things that I wish that there'd been a tutorial in game to tell me about right away. So if some of this seems super obvious, keep in mind that I'm kind of doing it for somebody like just started, but there might still be some weird things that maybe you haven't seen in the game yet. So hopefully it's still worth a watch. Um, for me, the server resets at about 7 p.m. Every day, so it's going to be UTC 0. Universal Time Code. That's GMT as well. So British time, but not during the summer. Sigh. Anyway, whenever it resets, you're going to get access to new quests. So I don't know if you can see my little cursor here around your quests. You're going to get your sign up bonus up in the right hand corner here. And then you're going to also have some access to some alliance stuff. Of course, you should always be building and researching and all of that and keeping your queues full. And of course, harvesting things as they come in. So first thing you're going to do when you sign in after server resets every day, you'll go to your sign up, or this might just pop up on your screen, and you're just going to claim that, whatever it might be. You'll notice that for 2 of the days, day 3 and 6, there's a claim again, but really you only get this if you've purchased the Pioneer. And I haven't done that yet, but it may very well be worth it. I don't know, but I just haven't shelled out that kind of money yet for the game. The red dot will not disappear if one of those days is still available. So even though I can't claim that again because I haven't purchased the Pioneer, it's going to stay up. That's just life. So after you do that, I tend to make sure I've collected all my stuff, make sure all my queues are going. Make sure I'm researching because researching is so important. And then I just pop around from thing to thing. So I'll probably start with quests. So I'll go to my quests. Quests are super important, especially alliance and faction stuff. So if you click on these little things up here, you'll be able to see what kind of quests are available today. And make sure you're scrolling up and down. On my alliance one, I have access to one that's below the screen typically. Now, I tend to look at them both first, but you see here I have Lure Monster. I got 3 of those. Of course, the gold ones are worth more points. If you look over here, more faction points. Also, more caps and more hero summon stuff. So you might want to go with those. Of course, they do sometimes tend to be a little bit harder. In this case, they're all exactly the same, so I'm super tempted to grab those. You've got your enhanced equipment, you got your hunt monster, you got a summoned hero basic. All those are pretty easy. But then I'm going to go check my alliance ones too, and I see, oh, hey, look there. I've got another lure monster. I've got another enhance, and some more kill monster stuff, kill an alliance monster. What's great about these alliance ones is that they'll give you alliance coupons, and I'm going to show you where to spend these later in the alliance market. Those are very, very valuable. So you probably want to do those if you can. So I'm just going to go ahead and accept the ones that I think I can knock out right away. You can do 5 from each category without spending any coin to refresh. So I'm just going to grab my hunt ones because that's the next thing I'm going to go do anyway. I'm going to go ahead and grab my summon basic hero because I'm going to do one of those too. So now that I've got those, I'm going to back out and go do my hunt. You're going to want to make sure that your hunt bar is never maxed out if at all possible. And you can get these higher by upgrading your watchtower here. So you upgrade your watchtower, and you can see over here you got your max bait. I'm at max 11 right now. And you might just want to do some auto, so you might want to try and knock out some stuff. And I try to think about what heroes I'm working on, which ones of these I really want to be collecting, and then focus on that. For purposes of the tutorial, I'm just going to do my 5 here and get Deadeye, who I've been enhancing to try to get to max. Alright, so I just did my 5 real fast, and now I can see my quests are completed, and I'm just going to go claim them, just to show you again kind of how that works. Pretty basic, really. Pretty simple stuff. But again, these alliance ones especially, super, super useful. Hopefully you're already doing most of this stuff, but again, I am going to get into some things that I didn't find until fairly late. You probably saw that's full, so make sure you collect that when it's full. All right, there's hunt and there's my quests. Obviously, I'm going to go back and do some more quests as well. Collect your resources. Probably always be training guys. I'm fairly full on most of my troops right now, so I should be pretty solid on all that. But one of the things that I didn't notice right away was Alliance. Under Alliance here, you have Alliance Challenge. Hopefully this is in red when it's time for you to do it. And you can see my Alliance is doing a real good job. Way to go, Toxic, of knocking these out. And you can just click on the one you want. You can have a max of 10, and you're going to gain a new one every hour or so. So again, before you go to bed every night, you probably going to want to try to get that down to 0, or before you go to work, before you go to school, what have you, in the morning. Same thing with Hunt, by the way. When you're doing the Hunt, it refreshes 1 per hour. So when you're on one of these screens, you can pick any of these to fight. So I used to think you had to start at the top or the bottom or what have you. I'm going to go ahead and hit the elite guy here, because I've got a pretty powerful squad, at 1,000,000 power. And hopefully we can do some decent damage to this. As always, with both playing out a hunt or a battle out on the Wasteland map, you can always click forward once your VIPs are, or once you hit level 6 or something. So anyway, I'm just gonna skip past that, and I'm gonna knock out one more of them. And again, before I go to bed for the night or go to work, I like to get this down to 0, to make sure that I'm not wasting a bunch of time. And again, I'm helping my alliance along. You also get rewards for doing these, and sometimes it's semi-random, but sometimes you get alliance credits over here. And again, these alliance coupons are really, really useful. So that's great. Of course, you can also get to your alliance quests from here. You look at your complex, check out the warehouse, alliance monsters, help people, see if anybody's in battle, and you can get to the alliance market. But one of the things that I didn't see for a long time was this fragment exchange. Go to fragment exchange, and once a day you can make an offer, put up some of the fragments of heroes that you're not going to use anyway. You just click make an offer, and if you see here, you get 10,000 of these alliance coupons just for putting something up. So every day I put something low that I'm not going to use up, right? Looks like you got to have at least 10, I think, to put them up, so I can't put those guys up. But I'm just going to put up one of these. There we go, green, the lowest level you can make. I'm not going to get a lot of points for it, but I'm just going to throw that offer up. And even if this doesn't sell, even if one of my alliance mates doesn't pick it up, who cares? I still got my 10,000 coupons, right? And in case you're like, well, how does that matter? You got your alliance market here. I'm going to show you out on the actual settlement map here. You go to marketplace, and here you can do your VIP shop. You can do your fragment shop. You probably looked at those, but alliance shop here. This is where you can pick up legendary and epic guys, heroes that you want for sure. The legendary cost 30 or 300,000 here, and you see I'm saving up. I recommend that you pick one of these, whichever one you're going to try to max out, and just pick them up. Every time you grab them, that's 100 fragments. So right away you get a hero the first time, you level a hero the second time, the third time you need to grab 2 of these. I think I can get one of these probably maybe every other day, something like that. So pick one of them, level them up to max, and then start another one. Because late game, these legendary guys are going to be really, really great to have. And this is one of the only sort of guaranteed ways to get it without like spending money. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with spending money with doing the timed offers. There is one every weekend that will be kind of over here for $20 that guarantees you a hero. I obviously would never spend this kind of money on anything, but that $20 one, if you really wanted to get 200 hero credits towards that specific guy, nothing wrong with that in my opinion. Don't forget to do your bonus periodically. Right, and that's pretty much it for the daily stuff that I like to make sure that I do. You can also make sure that you've leveled up your heroes, that you're enhancing your guys, that you're trading things in up here. in the fragment shop, that you're picking up stuff, using the stuff you got. That's all I think very important too. And obviously keep building, build constantly, and train constantly. Do note that you also get alliance coupons for helping your alliance mates, so that's always really good. And you also get them for doing the alliance hunt of taking out these big monsters. So there's a lot of different ways to be ranking in those points, so that you can get these legendary guys in the alliance shop. All right. I think that pretty much does it. If you have any specific questions, or you feel like there's something that I should add to what you're doing every day, hit me up. Again, in game, or on Facebook Messenger or wherever. Other than that, keep your troops, leveled, and keep your hospital upgraded, keep your warehouse upgraded, and summon guys periodically. Once every 40 hours or so, I think you get a free epic/legendary guy here, or a chance at it. In this case, not so great. And I'm going to go ahead and do my basic summon too. And I did just knock out that quest. You might also note, that when I first started this game, I didn't understand exactly how heroes worked. So you can see here I leveled a bunch of green guys all the way up. I enhanced them all the way. And come to find out, the only guys that you can take above 5-star are, the blue guys, the purple guys, and the gold guys. And I'm mostly focusing on the epic guys here, the purple, and the legendary, because they're going to be worth the most in the long run. So there's nothing wrong with retiring some of these lower level guys, lower quality guys, if you're not going to use them anyway. And when you retire them, you get more hero fragments that you can spend up here in the fragment shop, to get the ones that you want. And I really do recommend kind of, knocking out the ones that you want, getting them to high star level so you can compete. Yeah, that's definitely useful. Quick note on the laboratory. Definitely follow your chapters, but some of them are easier to do than others. You see I'm lagging behind there. But in your laboratory under combat, really important, command 1 here, commanding 1, is huge. It increases your capacity of how many heroes you can deploy in your formation by 3. And then if you scroll over here, you'll see you got commanding 2, which can increase it by up to 4 more, which I believe is currently the max. Tactic 1 and 2 is also useful. It unlocks just the hexes in your formation, which allows you to mix up the formation. But honestly, probably maxing that out might be overkill, especially early game. But getting this commanding one up is definitely important, even early game. So again, with that, if you have any questions, hit me up. And otherwise, I hope you're finding this useful. Get out there in the wasteland and hunt some of these alliance monsters with me, huh? All right. Again, take care, everybody, and I'll see you in game.